Hello from State Records. This is a training slideshow that will assist you with using our web module, specifically for requesting boxes of records. We will verify you are authorized to access your records, and upon request, create a username and temporary password to access the web module. If you need assistance, call State Records at 775-684-3411. We know training videos are not usually exciting, but please watch the entire video. It is key to helping you use our web module. Okay, we'll need to know who can access your records. To do that, you need to fill out an authorization form. From the NSLA website, nsla.nv.gov, you will click on Records Center in the lower right. On the right-hand side, under Forms, click Authorization Form. You can open or save the form. We are going to open ours to show you what the form looks like. Now that the form is open, you can fill in the text boxes. Here you can enter in your department, below the records officer and their information, and here is a section for employees that you wish to have authorization to view your records. There is a second page on the authorization form for any additional employees who need to be given authorization. Make sure the authorization form is signed by your agency's designated records officer before sending it back to State Records. Let's go over how to log in to our web module and how to change your temporary password. From the NSLA website, nsla.nv.gov, you will click on Records Center on the lower right-hand side of the screen. On the right-hand side, under Online Access, you will click the blue link that says Online Access. And now we are on the web module, Versatile Web Enterprise. You need to click on Login. There are two logins. Choose one to continue. We're going to use our login for the video to demonstrate how to log in. Now once you log in, the first thing you should do is update your password. You would go to the Security tab and then click on Change Password. Go ahead and type in your temporary password and then add in the new password and request. Now that your password is updated, let's request records using our web module. From the web module's homepage, hover the mouse over Retrieval. Click on Search Records. First, you must select either Box or Files. For the purpose of this training video, we will choose Boxes. It is important to note that you can't use the File option if the records in the box were not itemized when they were submitted for storage. Here you can see there are 5 tabs: Basic Criteria, Box File Criteria, Advanced Criteria, State, and Barcode Only. The last 2 tabs are not used. Let's begin with Basic Criteria. Under Basic Criteria, you can enter keyword searches in the text box. This is an excellent tool to use when you don't know the box number or perhaps you want to search for a specific name. Once again, this type of search is dependent on the information that was entered when the records were submitted for storage. If you need extra assistance, click the Help button, which has instructions and examples of Boolean search operations. Then, of course, once you've entered your data, click on Search. Next, let's do Box File Criteria tab. This is the search that is primarily used by our users. It has 4 search categories: User Box Number, Record Center ID, Box Number, and File Number. Simply select the checkbox next to the search field and then enter your search criteria. User Box Number correlates to a number that our users attach to their records, usually a database number or batch number they created in their office for their filing needs. Record Center ID is an ID number that is assigned by State Records to the group or batch of records that were submitted by the user at the same time. Box number is probably the best and most used way to search for records. Each record that is submitted to state records is given a unique number to help identify them in our system. This number is also printed on the labels we send out to agencies for box submissions. You will also find this number on the box inventory list that we send with the labels to the agencies. It's handy to save this list and/or record the numbers into your office's records database. Once more, file numbers are numbers that are assigned by the agency to files they itemized when they submitted their records for storage. Similar to the user box numbers, these are contingent on the user attaching them to records when they submit boxes for storage on the web module. If no one added itemized files, you will not have them as a reference for what records are stored in your boxes. These lines of text above the yellow search button are just tips on completing some of your searches. For a more detailed search, use the Advanced Criteria tab. You can do a lot from this search, so naturally there will be more steps. Some of the searches you can execute with Advanced Criteria are searching for records from a specific year, searching for records with a specific series title, or a combination of both. On the left, you will see there are 5 categories for searching: company, department, record series, create dates, and content dates. Department will be whichever department you are in. Record series will be which retention schedule you are using for storing your boxes. Create dates is the date the record was created in the Versatile system. Content dates will be the range of dates of the records in the box. Once you have entered the pertinent information, you will click the search button. As a reminder, we currently do not use state or barcode only tabs. Now that we have gone over the search tabs, let's look for a box. For the purpose of our video, we will perform a simple search. Going back to the Box File Criteria tab, we will begin by selecting Boxes and Box Numbers. Now we will enter our box number and click Search. Once the search results come up, we will verify the record by reading the description, the create date, and the department. Since we have verified that this is the box we want, let's add it to our cart and submit a request. Clicking the green circle with the plus sign will add this box to our cart. Now that it has been added to our cart, we can see the icon has changed to a red circle with a minus. If we were to click the icon now, the box would be removed from our cart. If we wanted to add more boxes, we would click on the New Search button. After all our boxes have been added, we can double check our list by clicking the View Cart button. At this stage, we have another opportunity to remove any single item or empty our cart. Since we are sure this is the box we want, we are going to click the yellow Request button. This last page allows you to give the records team any notes you might have regarding the boxes or files. Once you've finished entering any notes or comments, or if you don't have anything to add, click the yellow Request button. Finally, you will receive confirmation that your request was sent successfully, and you will receive a service request number that can be used for tracking purposes. You made it! This covers the basics for requesting records in the web module. There is more you'll learn just by using the web module and also from working with the State Records team. Remember to call State Records. We are here to help.